Still on the first part, introducing the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo indicator. And under the elements, the first element to take into consideration is the Tenkan. And under the what it is, this is the second recording under the what it is, trying to explain the Tenkan line. The Tenkan line, as mentioned earlier, is the red line. This is a 4-hour chart. And if until now we looked at the 1-hour chart, at the hourly chart, now it is time to look at the 4-hour chart. So this is the Tenkan line. And as you can see on the 4-hour chart, the environment here is a bearish environment. The bearish environment is being represented by the cross between Tenkan and Kinjun, so a bearish cross between Tenkan and Kinjun. The Chinko here, the green line comes and crosses all the obstacles in front of it. The price Kinjun, the price Tenkan Kinjun, the top of the cloud and the base of the cloud, everything is being crossed. And by the time Chinko breaks here, 26 periods ahead, and price is having a bearish stance. From that moment is the bearish environment, and we should apply strategies addressed to solve this, to work best in this bearish environment. You will see these kind of strategies by the time we are moving forward with our project here. The Tenkan line, like mentioned earlier, is mainly used as a signal line, offering minor support resistance for current price action. The higher the time frame, the stronger the support or resistance level it offers. I showed you on the previous recording from the 5-minute chart and up to the daily, weekly, and even monthly chart. The higher the time frame, the stronger the possibility, the bigger the possibility price will react from such a level. So if you are trading the monthly chart, for example, then you should know, and not only the monthly chart, but even the lower time frames, you should know what the Tenkan line represents. The Tenkan is also called the turning line, and it is calculated by averaging, so pay attention here please, averaging the highest high and the lowest low for the past 9 periods. Now in this case, a period represents 1 candle. So if you are looking, for example, at the Tenkan level here as represented by this candle, normally this value here, it is being calculated by the last 9 periods. So this is the last 9 period, the previous 9 candles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As you can see, the first number between the 3 numbers above the 9, 103, and 1.3408. The first number represents the number of candles. So you have 9 candles before, and the average between the highest high. So the highest high is here in 33.97, and the lowest low here. Well, this average between the two values, the two values from the last 9 periods, represents the value of the Tenkan. So if you are trading the monthly chart, for example, then for the last 9 candles, or actually that represents the last 9 months, the highest highs and the lowest lows are being averaged, and the result is that is projected for the current candle. The Tenkan line is plotted. Tenkan is an indicator. Tenkan is an indicator, or the market trend, and of the market trend. And if the line is moving up or down, the general interpretation is that the market is trending. While if it stays at the same level or moves horizontally, the general interpretation is that the market is consolidating. So again, if the Tenkan is moving to the downside or to the upside, the general interpretation is that the market is trending. But if the Tenkan is moving horizontally, let's try to say like here. So if the Tenkan is moving horizontally, then the general interpretation is that market is consolidating. Taking into consideration that this is a 4-hour chart, then this consolidation takes place for 25 candles. So just multiply the 25 candles with 4 hour per candle, and you have 100 hours, basically a whole trading week price-wise ranging. There is a consolidation. There is a consolidation pattern. Normally, if I look at it in terms of value to age, this resembles with a triangle. an expanding triangle in this case. So whenever you are seeing the Kinjun, the Tenkan, sorry, going on the horizontal, there is the likelihood price is forming a triangle, most likely a contracting triangle. In this case, it happens to be an expanding triangle. The most important thing to remember when trading with the Ichimoku Kinko Hyo and looking at the Tenkan line is that this is the line or the element that is reacting the first to changing market conditions. So a change there should alert any trader. Again, the higher the time frame analyzed, the better. For example, on the 4-hour chart here, as you can see, the Tenkan, it is moving horizontally. So basically, even if you have these spikes to the upside and to the downside, the actual average between the highest high and lower low for the past 9 periods, so the actual average is staying at around the same levels. But if you go on the 1-hour chart, you already have a bullish stance for the Tenkan, in the sense that the Tenkan is rising. Now we don't have a cross yet here, but this resembles a pennant, and the pennant normally have a measured move that should point to the upside, and it signals a possible turning point. Remember, whenever a trend is trying to shift direction, is trying to change the direction, here the bearish trend, then the first line to react should be the Tenkan line. After the Tenkan line, you should look at the cross between Tenkan and Kinjun. But this by the time we are going to advance with our analysis. Stay tuned please for the next recording. We're going to move forward to the Tenkan, and we're going to go on the JForex platform to try to see more about how it is used. So this is what it is and how it is used. To come next.